Can only eat what we catch for the next 24 hours. Yeah, this is gonna be a little sketchy right here. Dude, we might actually be able to eat tonight, bro. Oh my gosh, we're on! Dude, he came out? Oh, he is out! Oh, it's just getting deeper too. No freaking way. We are eating tonight, baby. Look at these bugs, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my Lord. All right, there's the old fillet right there. That's about all we're getting off of them. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. I want you guys to check out the John Deere ATV real quick because she got a makeover recently and she's looking good. Boom, baby. Looks exactly the same to you guys. That's because it basically is. Just had a 2-inch lift put on it, nothing crazy, but you know, we were noticing she was bottoming out on some of these trails across the street and she was kind of having some performance issues, but gave her a full service oil change, which she needed desperately. Air filter, 2-inch, like 2.5-inch lift actually. So yeah, she should be a little bit more trail ready now, and that's gonna be very important for what we're about to go do. Jesus. Perfect. Look like it's been lifted? Like at all?
Yeah.
Maybe now that it's off the trailer. Oh, dude, it looks way better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's like literally the perfect amount of clearance. I know like we didn't jack this thing up to the sky like a lot of people do with ATVs, but that's not really what I was looking to get out of this thing. But just that little 2.5-inch clearance, man, it's gonna make a big difference. You guys will be happy to know though, well, one, neighbor Daryl's trailer light is still broken, but I swear to God, I'm gonna pay to have it replaced. But I did not damage neighbor Daryl's trailer on this particular trip. So at least we got that going for us. You recognize those tents, Andrew?
I sure do.
Well, you should know there was about, there's a family of about 12 rats living in these things. Like they were literally living inside them. I went to grab one of these rain covers. It was all like wrapped up, and dude, like 6 rats fell out of it. I'm not kidding you. Look at this, dude. They just been chewing on it. Look at these holes right here, man.
Oh no.
There's one, there's another one right there.
Dude, they ruined their tent.
Yeah, well luckily that's like the water cover. I think the actual tents look okay, but yeah, the water shield on top might be a little suspect. We got all the camping supplies kind of airing out right now because we've got one hell of an exciting camping adventure for you guys today. We've been teasing this for a long time, but we've got the river on the new property across the street. We've already been there, we've explored it, we floated down it. One thing we have not done is camp alongside of it and use it as a natural resource to keep us alive. Now we've got many stops to make in today's video. We're gonna have to swing by the OG campsite. We're gonna have to go to the dollar store and grab a few things. And we're gonna have to get with neighbor Daryl and get his advice on life, basically, because let's be honest, I mean, we're heading in the wrong direction here. But by the end of this entire thing, 3 things would have taken place. 1, we successfully set up camp by the river. 2, we catch some type of aquatic creature and eat it because we can only eat what we catch for the next 24 hours. And 3, in a romantic evening with myself, Andrew, to water adjacent, maybe with the neighbor Daryl sprinkled in, you can't get much better than that. All right, folks, we got everything we needed from the original campsite, just a few little items, and honestly, we might swing back by there again anyways before we bed down for the night. But now our attention shifts to a much bigger issue. Oh boy, and that's this trail. God. Oh, the new shocks are getting put to the test. But we've got to figure out whether or not we can clear enough of a trail or find a trail that's drivable for the ATV to the river. That's gonna make a huge difference because if it can make it, then obviously we can bring whatever we want to camp with and basically just make this like a luxury camping edition. Or 2, if the buggy can't make it, then we're gonna have to carry in all of our camping supplies. We're gonna have to be really careful about what we bring and not to pack too heavy. Back here. A little bit. She's a little wet now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm starting to have second thoughts about getting the buggy down there now. See, now I took Norm out here the other day. We actually filmed some content for Norm's channel out here by the river, so definitely go check his channel out for that info. But I found like a different way to get in. So I think what I did I think I basically just like kind of rode this little, you see this wet bottom right here where everything's flowing? I kind of like walked that, and instead of going like that way, which is like the typical way we always go, I kind of veered this way. And I went that way, and it wasn't wet. There was no standing water, but now that I'm just sitting here, I'm like, dude, I don't know. I just don't know if you can take a buggy back here. There might just be too many obstacles. See, I think this is what I had, this is literally what I had in mind, was to come down here. It was gonna be to come around all this. You see how it kind of opens up. And then I was just gonna kind of find my way. But just looking at it, I don't know if it's possible. Every time I come down here, I am reminded of how densely wooded it is down here. I just don't know if, I mean, we're gonna have to build an entire road to get a buggy back here, I feel like. Like a gravel path or something. I don't know. Well, we're still a little unsure here, guys. You know, I think it's possible, but at the same time, it could be like a disaster. Let's go get a second opinion on this from a very, very wise man. We're hot on his tail now. We found him. We found the man we were looking for. Naga just barked at us now. I think he realizes we're behind him.
Hey, what the heck you barking at?
Naga's always giving us away, man.
Yeah, you gonna sneak up on me when I got the guard dog yet. What y'all decide on?
Well, we rode across the street, and the more I look at it, the more I realize I just don't know if there's a way to get a buggy to the river.
You can, but you can tell you it's gonna be all day cutting a trail in.
Right, just cutting the trail and avoiding those cypress knees.
Yeah, you'd be tore your buggy slam up right now.
Yeah, I think what we might do is, instead of using the buggy, use the buggy to tote all of our camping stuff down to the bottom, and then just hike through the woods back to the to the campsite, like, you know, wherever we're gonna make the campsite. I'm not even sure.
It's nice to do this in the winter.
Yeah, it would have been real smart to do this 3 months ago, but
Next week we're gonna start getting that rain, and then right now it's hot, but it's dry heat.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
But next week we get rain every day. Humidity's gonna be 100%.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be fun.
Be sweaty balls.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly how I like it. Guys, I gotta be honest, did not expect myself to be in a Dollar General in the middle of nowhere buying camping supplies, but hey, we are where we are in life. Let's not argue, let's just go with it, huh? One thing neighbor Daryl said at least 15 times was buy bug spray, so I'm not really sure, like, and there's like a difference between mosquito spray and gnat spray, right? Or is it just all inclusive?
I mean, there's some that are both, but there are differences.
Okay, let's just get some off, and then get some cutter in there too. I think these are like different. Nope, they're not different at all. But this one's got aloe in it. So, and it says skin-sation, so I'm assuming you can put that on your skin without melting it off. It's probably less powerful though, but go ahead and get a couple of them. I know Dollar General don't really have a lot of camping stuff, but don't they have like little sections with tiki torches and like tent, maybe a small tent? I don't know. I think this might be the aisle, and it's completely blocked. This is gonna be fun. Ooh, something to start a fire with, eh? That's kind of clutch. Yeah, we're definitely in the right section. Dude, also little portable fans. Remember last time we went camping? Oh. The big fan that we plugged up, that was kind of clutch, but it drained our little portable battery. But something like this, I think this won't take up that much. So I'm gonna get maybe a couple of these. Yeah, I don't want you to be uncomfortable either, buddy.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, I got some little plastic solar stakes here. So I guess you just stick them in the ground. You just get some portable lighting, basically, right?
Yep.
Some light around the campsite would probably be a good thing, especially when you got animals roaming around. There were 6 of them. They're a buck a piece. I mean, not too bad. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Ooh, okay. So hear me out, guys. You take this jar right here. It's got the little wick already in there, and it's a beautiful jar, by the way. Holy moly. Wick comes out the top right there. Got the little candle action, and then you got the tiki torch fuel, folks. We put this in that little jar. That thing's gonna burn all night, keep the bugs away, give us some more light. I think fire helps drive out the predators, Andrew.
I think so.
That's what I've heard. So that's the common theme here. This might be incredibly dangerous the way I'm acting. Like we're gonna get run up on by like the most deadliest animal in Alabama or something. I just found one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So look at this, dude. Tumbleweed natural fire starter. It's like a tiny little ball of like dried up wood, I guess. But that's so cool. I mean, you just stick a couple of those in the bottom of some sticks and light those jokers, get you a fire going. So like, let me just do a quick recap here. We've already got tents, so we've got a home basically ready to go. We've got tons of stuff to keep bugs away from us, and we've got ways to start a fire. We've got a lighter and those little fire starters. The rest of the wood, we'll just have to gather from the earth. Now we're still gonna need to catch something and eat something. Now the fire takes care of the cooking part of it. We've got a knife, that way we have to clean something. I think we're just gonna use like fishing gear that we have at my house, because I mean, DG is not gonna have anything. So we might have just about everything we need here. There's just not a non-sketchy way to get down here, man. You just have to accept it.
Yep.
Oh God, that's gonna be fun to carry. Oh. All right, well, we've got a ton of stuff in the old Guggen tackle tote here. Check that thing out. She is loaded down to the gills. I don't know if you guys know, but these tackle totes are now, well, they've been live on the website for like 10 years, but I just forgot to mention it. So you could go check that out. Or the new performance gear, or new Guggen rod, or whatever. You guys should know by now, GuggenSquad.com is the place to get all of the gear that I'm using. And if you use code LOJO, you save 10% off anything you get. But we've got our first round of gear. Andrew's like a pack mule back there. He's got a dang huge backpack on. I got my tackle tote. Got a shovel for some reason and some fishing gear. I don't know what we're about to go do, but we're gonna have a good time, boys. Let's go find our future river campsite. Let's test this new way that I found, Andrew. Yeah. See if you think it's a little better than the normal way that we go. Oh yeah. That water's cold, Andrew, just to let you know.
Sweet.
Oh, my leg. Ah, I'm good. Oh man, look at that. Something just, oh man. Look at that bunch of frogs and just all kinds of stuff, man. Holy moly. I love this part of the property because even in like the smallest puddle, now this is a pretty big puddle, even the smallest puddles seem to have life in them. Like 15 different creatures just took off as we walked up right there. And this feeds directly off the river, so we're getting close. I think I see the river, folks. God, I have taken us to the, yeah, this is the spot, but took a wrong turn somewhere. It's okay. The snake gods have been very good to us, Andrew. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that. Oh yeah, baby. I almost fell in the river. Boom, we made it. Dude, tell me this is not the most awesome spot ever right here.
Yeah, this is sick.
If you guys saw the episode where we first found the river and where we explored, we're actually a couple hundred yards up the river that way. But I found a new way with Norm the other day, like I said, to this spot, which is just the perfect spot to camp, in my opinion. Right on the edge of the river right here. Got plenty of fishing opportunities right here. We could run limb lines off of like literally any of these overhanging limbs right here. Try to catch something for supper, but first things first, we need to camp before we get supper. All right, folks, welcome to the river camp. As you can see, I mean, we are living in the lap of luxury here. We got tents set up, the mini tents from the hunting episodes. I know I'm getting roasted still, but hey, man, these tents are easy to set up. They take like 5 minutes to set up 2 tents, 5 minutes to break them down. They're just small enough, but they're still cozy. Got a little fire going, got candles, got those little lights that we found, those solar powered lights are starting to come on now that it's getting dark. The camp is looking great. But here's the thing, folks, now we have to start looking ahead to supper time, okay? Because normally Neighbor Daryl makes us a nice comfort meal, but we don't always have Neighbor Daryl there to do that. By the way, it's his birthday today, so everybody wish Neighbor Daryl a happy birthday for me down in the comment section, please. I'm glad I just remembered that the man is working on his birthday. What a guy. But we need to start thinking about supper because I have to catch something in order to eat it. Now, we could try to trap a small animal out here. We could try to kill a squirrel or something, but I feel like the best bet is using the river itself. All right, let's get some stuff here. Neighbor Daryl was nice enough to give me a present on his birthday, which just makes me feel like a piece of garbage. But he gave us a couple combos right here, and he got some wigglers, some worms. It's gonna be our bait for this little mission. Check out one of the things he gave me. Oh, watch your head. Check that out. Can you see that? Can you read it?
Sure can. Lojo survival kit.
I think he thinks it's funny when people like me try to survive in the woods. Joke's on you, Daryl. We're gonna survive. Andrew, I've got an idea, man, if you're up for it.
Okay, I'm all for it.
Step over this giant flame of love and try not to sit on it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is gonna be a little sketchy right here. I'm just gonna send it. Oh, God. I don't think oh, God, that root got me. Oh, ooh. Man, yeah, it's a little cool, you know? Okay, well, I don't want to wade too far in this thing because I don't want to get super wet before bed. That wouldn't be smart with no sun. So I get my feet wet, but here, would you toss that one for me? Sure. I got kind of a plan for these combos here. It's just a simple little small hook with a split shot on it. Real simple little like bottom rig almost. Just gonna put some wormy squirmy on there. This is so sketchy. I mean, there's alligators just ate up all in this river system. Let's just go ahead and put that out there right now. I mean, there's 100% alligators everywhere. Come here, Squiggler. I'm glad you're all upset. It's exactly what we need you to do. Come here, boy. Man, he is not happy about that. Let's hook him one more good time. Boom. Man, this is a crunchy combo now. Holy moly. I don't know if Daryl's used these in like years. So I'm just thinking like if I just kind of toss it over here, right? Like the current's gonna kind of take it and sit it right there, correct? But it should stay there, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Like it should kind of stay there. And I'm just gonna wedge this guy. There's a perfect little root system right here. Gonna like wedge it in there and boom, that dude's not going anywhere. Even if something like got tight on there, especially if it's like a brim or something, it's gonna be hooked for a while. So it's gonna let that one just kind of sit right here. Hopefully some fish will come through this little area. Maybe we'll get something on it. Plus we'll be able to look down and see if there's a fish on it. Oh man, dude.
That looks like.
I mean, that could be the current as well, but it's not doing it the whole time. Dude, if we caught a fish right now already, I would lose it. But yeah, that's the idea. That's exactly what we want to see. Dude, is stuff not eating it right now? Let me just hold the rod so I can feel what's going on here because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, dude, we're getting bit. We're 100% getting bit. No. Yes, dude, look at this. Worm, gone, like just torn up and gone.
Wow.
Yeah, we were 100% getting bit, like right there, man. Right in front of us. Dude, we might actually be able to eat tonight, bro. This is, oh man. I hope we got a small enough hook on here. I'm probably gonna have to end up like using a smaller piece of worm or something to catch a fish like this. It's just kind of, we don't even need to cast it. We just toss it out right there. Maybe give it a little bit of line. Getting hit, getting hit, getting hit. Man, this is crazy. They are just hammering my worm right here. I think it's just such a small fish. I'm gonna have to get really lucky here. I'm gonna have to like lift up the moment he's biting it. I mean, I swear to you guys, I'm not making this up. There are fish, look, I'm getting hit right now. I'm getting hit right now. Now they're probably tiny, don't get me wrong, but there are fish in this river. Oh, I got something. No freaking way. Oh, I almost fell in. What is that, just a shiner? Dude, what is that?
Oh my gosh.
I caught something. What is that, just a wild shiner?
I think so, dude.
Oh my gosh, we are eating tonight, baby. Let me not lose him. Oh, he's hooked good, he's going nowhere. Ah, yes. I don't want to lose him, Andrew. Look at that. I got to lip him just for the heck. No, I can't lip him. I don't know what this is, folks, but we're going to get a fillet off of him right there. We're eating, baby. And if there's one of them down there, there might be a million of them. Dude, can you believe this?
I can't, actually.
Man, that's the first fish I've ever caught out of the river. In fact, which is just incredible.
PB.
Yeah, new PB out of the river, baby. Let's clickbait the hell out of this title. All right, we still got a little bit of worm left on the old hook, so I'm just gonna try to keep on putting a bait bottle together here. I shouldn't talk bad about Daryl's combo. This combo was made for this situation. There's just like a little point right there of grass and stuff, and I think there's just fish right by it, and they're, you know, they're obviously tiny, but by golly, in a survival camping situation, we're not gonna turn our noses up at a good meal. Oh, we're on, baby. Oh, I lost him. That was a lunker, dude. That was like twice the size of the one we just had. We are calling them in. It feels so crazy on the bottom because you can feel the current, but then all of a sudden you get an actual fish bite. It's just it's weird. Does it creep anybody else out that you can tear a worm into 50 pieces and they just all act like different worms? It's kind of creepy. Oh, we got them threaded on there now. I like the way that rig looks. Well, I think the bite might be done for the moment. Might have to seek out some greener pastures, if you know what I mean. Dude, just realized these are Zebco 33 Platinums. Shout out to Davey Stinkin' Gravy, baby. Well, I'm getting bit just about everywhere I cast. It's the same old song and dance. The tiny fish, he doesn't want to give me the goods. He just wants to nibble a little bit. He doesn't want to be part of the video. Guys, let's take a moment and appreciate how cool and amazing this is. I am just a big nature guy, love nature. It doesn't get any more nature than this, you know what I mean? River on the property, doing a little fishing, camping, catch and cook, man, can't beat it. The only thing that could beat it is if I could get like a catfish or something. That would just be supreme. All right, let's give it a break for now. We at least have a semi-meal. It ain't much. It's about an appetizer. It's like a fish nugget, but not even. Oh man, our friend's doing great. He is living like Larry right now. That's a good looking shiner, man. I'd love to catch something else to eat so we could keep this dude and like fish with it, you know? Well, we're not done fishing yet, folks. All right, folks, let's take this fishing mission. Oh my Lord. That's probably just a mouse, but dang, bro. Don't be scaring me like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a mouse, but okay, let's take this show on the road a little bit. Feel like I should have my gun with me, Andrew, but why be way safer than you have to be? I mean, oh man, look at this freaking spot, dude. Don't fall. Let's try to be very careful where we step here. I'm just gonna flip her on down like right there. This looks so good. There's a lot of trees and stuff though. I just don't want to get snagged, but gotta put it out there. Look at these bugs, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my Lord. So I did that poll recently on YouTube, guys, and like a ton of you voted on what type of content you wanted to see more of this summer, and I am going to listen to you guys. I promise you that. You guys want to see more camping, more survival, and more collabs with the boys. Y'all are going to get all three of them. Dude, look at this spot. This is great. Oh, dude, look at how, it's like a beach right here.
Yeah.
Probably should have camped right here, man. What were we thinking? Dude, Daryl is so wise. Like the first thing he said was, bring bug stuff. Like you can bring whatever else you want, bring stuff for bugs. That was his #1 advice. The man is just so wise. You know what this tells me though, dude? Those candles we bought are the real deal because there is nothing like this around our camp right now. And we only walked like 50 feet. So yeah, shout out to whoever made that tiki torch candle burner jar thingy, because that's we need one of those in our back pocket right now. Oh my gosh, we're on! Dude, I was just on with something big. Did you see that?
I did.
Oh my gosh. I was just on with something big. That just doubled my rod over right there. Dude, did you tell me you saw the bite?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was dinner right there, boys. That was like actually dinner. I guarantee you straightened my hook out. I think the drag should have been a lot looser than it was, but I never even checked. Look at that, dude. Look at my hook. Look at my hook.
Oh, wow.
That was probably either a really big brim or a catfish. I bet anything.
I would agree.
Dude, let's go get, I'm gonna go get the jar of worms. Let's go get Let's go get the whole creepy crawly worm bucket and a candle and come back to this spot.
Agreed.
Let's do it. Yeah. That candle's not gonna do anything, but maybe, just maybe, it'll kind of help. Maybe if we crouch around it, it won't be so bad. I gotta know what kind of fish this was, guys. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if on this tackle we could even land the dang thing, but there's no drag on this Zebco. I'm just now realizing that. And there are things in the woods walking right next to us. I kind of cast it like way out there, like that. So this time, I'm gonna have the button push, because I wanna let this thing kind of, I'm gonna have to use like my hand as drag, as crazy as that sounds. I mean, let's be honest, we'll be lucky if we ever get that bite again, or if we ever get that fish to bite again, I should say. But hey, if there's one here, there might be multiple. Ooh, ooh, I got it, whatever it is. I got it. Oh no, I think he's snagged. Oh my gosh. I've got him right now and he's snagged. Look, he's there. You see him? Look at him. Yep. Look at him pulling. Dude, I'm gonna have to go out and get this fish. I know that sounds insane, but I'm gonna have to do it. Here, will you hold the rod? Just like hold it tight. Oh my gosh, good. Yeah. Dude, we're eating tonight. Where's your line? Okay, there it is. I hope it's not super deep right here. Oh my God, it is. Oh, it's just getting deeper too. No freaking way. All right, what can I do here? Shoot, I can't get all my clothes wet. I'm gonna freeze to death tonight. It's gonna be like 60 degrees. Oh, it keeps getting deeper, Andrew. Give him some slack, see what he does. Push the button. Maybe he'll come off. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Okay, I got an idea. Just keep holding him tight. I'm gonna go across the creek on this log. He came out? Oh, he is out. Oh, don't worry, here, let me see the rod. Here, just bring it to me. Bring it to me.
I gotta keep him tight.
Right? Oh yeah, you're right. I'll just land him. I got him by the line. I got the line. Oh, it's a tree.
No.
Gosh, darn it, he came off. Oh my gosh. You felt him though, right? When you said he came off, probably what happened is it finally came out of his mouth onto the tree.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
Bro, bent the hook slap out. Look how bent that thing is, guys. Oh my gosh.
Dang, dude.
Dude, did everything right. I was using my hand as drag and it was working perfectly. Oh my gosh. Well, now it's personal now. I don't know if these catfish are gonna be around much longer or whatever they are. I don't even know what it is. I mean, we've gotten bit just about or snagged, one of the two, but you gotta get it down in the hole a certain way to get it to take, if that makes sense, or else it'll just kind of float away. There we go, that might get down there. Dude, the bugs are flying up my shirt and then trying to make love to my skin. I am not a fan of this. I'm just really trying to catch a fish out of the river. See if I can get in a better situation here. Yep, that's how you do it, Andrew. All right, folks, the sun is completely going down, obviously, and we kind of gave fishing a break for a little while. I just couldn't take the heartbreak anymore. But how about the bites, though? I mean, there are fish in this river, and we know it now for a fact after tonight's little escapade. We got the fire picked back up, and I'm kind of like faced with the reality of I'm eating a shiner for supper. I don't know how I feel about that, or how to prepare a shiner, because I never thought this day would come. I mean, I could stay out fishing all night, but with the tackle that I have, and with all the snags in this river, I don't know if I would ever catch a fish. Bro, what do you have, dude? What is this?
Me and Daryl got together before, and he got me some food.
This is Daryl's work?
Yeah, we kind of knew you weren't going to catch anything, so.
Oh my, what do you have here?
I don't know yet.
Wait, I thought we were only eating what we catch, bro. What the hell? Oh, no, this is a me thing now.
Yeah, you.
Dude, wait. So Daryl on his birthday gave you backup food because he just knew I wouldn't catch fish?
That's right.
Jeez.
He's always looking out for me.
Well, what did he give you at least? Because I can't eat anything, but...
Well, I'm seeing some chicken and cabbage and...
Oh my.
Or not cabbage, chicken and... Help me out,
squash
zucchini.
or something?
Squash. So I guess that's...
Potatoes, maybe?
Yes,
Some Daryl's homemade potatoes? You've got to be joking me.
You know.
You know. Well, this is just ridiculous, Daryl. If you're watching this, I mean, happy birthday, but that was low down and dirty to slip Andrew some food because you knew I wasn't going to catch anything. Well, joke's on you, and you too, Andrew, because I caught something, okay? We have a shiner in the, not the bucket, the water bottle, but there's a slight problem. Yeah, our buddy has expired. He is officially no longer with us because I kind of had some cool plans for him, but yeah, he would have had plans if he was live bait, but he's no longer alive. We are just right on the edge of the river. I mean, there's like 2 feet between my tent and the river, but there are so many sounds emanating from this river, both in the water and out of the water. In fact, just a second ago, guys, a wild animal came running through the camp. Am I joking, dude?
Yeah, sure
a freaking wild animal. It was like, it was right behind you. It was right behind you, like right over there by your tent,
yeah,
right?
Right under the tripod, basically.
But we kind of had like the lights off at the moment, and then all of a sudden you moved.
I turned around
and something like took off through the woods right there next to the tent. By the time I got the light out, we couldn't see what it was, but dude, freaky. What do you think it was? Raccoon? Possum?
I'm gonna guess raccoon or possum,
yeah. Probably so.
It was really small, whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a little big. You know, Andrew, they say give a man a fish, feed him for a day, but teach a man how to fish, and he will eat during a survival fishing challenge. I think that's how the saying goes, isn't it?
Something like that.
Not even an old-fashioned saying can save me now. I was gonna cook him some more, but it looks pretty dang flaky to me. Oh, yoinks. I don't really know how to attack this thing right now. Oh man, this is kind of horrifying. All right, well, there's some white meat right there. I mean, there's some other stuff in there now too. I just feel like this is close to being raw. Oh, freak. His gut sack is right there. Oh, don't drop him. That was close. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, I'm just saying, in a survival scenario, that's some... Oh, that was poop. Yeah, that's dope. Let's go. All right, there's the old fillet right there. That's about all we're getting off of him. It's got a little bone in there. Take that out. Mmm. Mmm. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, the seasoning did nothing for it, I will tell you that. The seasoning doesn't quite do as much as the poop that was squished out onto the meat right before I ate it. You know, that does a lot for the flavor. Here's the other fillet right there. Oh, that's definitely got stuff on it. Might have to clean that one real quick. All right, Jesus, this is like a freaking massacre. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Folks, this is the view from inside my tent. As you can see, old fires out there. So we got a little bit of a perimeter situation going on right there. If you see that little thing, that's Andrew's candle over by his tent. And then we've got the fire right there, obviously. Then we've got my candle over here. That's between me and the creek. We literally just had another wild animal encounter. I mean, almost identical to the first time. Something came running up on Andrew, like right behind his tent. In fact, he was right behind you, right?
Yeah, like 3 feet behind me.
I mean, I even saw some like movement. I didn't see what it was because by the time I got my light up, he was gone. But I mean, like animals just walking up on us. So and we don't have our rain canopies because we were traveling super light. So I hope no moisture gets in. We are in for a long, hungry night because that 2 little pieces of fish nugget really didn't do much for me. But I'm adhering to the challenge. I have not eaten anything. Figure the rest out in the morning. Good morning, folks. It's about 6:30 in the morning. That was a tough night, to say the least. There's something about those cots. I don't know if you guys saw the cots that we're sleeping on, but man, it's hard to get comfortable on one of those things. It was an adventure last night. If you follow along back the side of my tent right here, so I left my candle right there all night. Just now burnt out, by the way, so shout out to those things for being pretty clutch. But this little like trail right there, you can see it. There was animals like walking this thing all night. I mean, I could hear them. I could also hear what I thought was like stuff rustling around right back there, which my head was right there. And then there was stuff, I swear, just like rustling around on the ground. Almost looks like there had been stuff rustling around on the ground. Andrew went off into the wild beyond. He's looking for supplies. I am so hungry. My stomach hurts so bad. Like, I'm literally not joking. I'm starving right now. I'm at that point where my stomach is hurting because it's so empty. Probably gonna do a camp breakdown here soon and then figure out our next move from there. All in all though, camping next to the river was absolutely beautiful. It was incredible. The sounds were amazing, except for the wild animals playing right by my head. Yeah, the sounds of the creek, the sounds of the grasshoppers at night, just nature, you know what I mean? Gotta love it. All right, folks, we got camp packed up, but here's the thing. We're gonna return to the scene of the crime from last night where we got pickpocketed, not once, but twice, by a much more delicious fish than that shiner was. So I wanna go back to the spot with some worms and see if we can at least catch the fish that was tormenting us. Oh! Hopefully our wormy squirmies are still in good spirits. All right, let's see if anybody's home. Oh yeah, that's about where we need to be. Let's all remember there's 15 snags down here, so it's almost more likely that I get snagged than I even catch a fish at this point, but ooh, I'm getting bit. Got him. Oh, I got something. It's not a shiner. What is it? What is that? It's a baby catfish, bro.
Sure is,
it's
dude.
a baby catfish. Oh my gosh, look at that.
That's sick, dude.
That's what we could have been eating last night.
What you could have been.
I was about to say, oh, you ate good, but I'm over here just sucking. All right, this guy's gonna be tough to grab because he's tiny and those little barbs are like razor sharp. But look at that thing though, man. It's a good looking little fish.
It is.
It's gonna have a heck of a lot more meat on it than, oh, he's squeaking at me. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Now, this is not what we got wrapped up with last night because we yoinked this guy out of here, which is my point, that it was probably a good sized catfish.
Yeah, it had to be.
At least the first one had to be good size. There he is. Listen to him. Hey. There you go. Well, you're lucky, buddy, because we don't need to eat you right now, but we could have had a much better meal last night. Let this chipper go. Oh, no! He's stuck to my hand? Okay, he got back. He's literally fine. He's swimming off right now. Completely accidental, folks. I am very sorry about that. I tried to toss him and he kind of flopped in my hand and kicked himself backwards at the last second. Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Anybody else home, folks? That's so crazy how fast that got bit, by the way. I mean, that was
That was crazy.
basically instant. Oh, getting bit again. Dude, there are just, you know what? We judged this river prematurely, Andrew. We thought this river was garbage. Now, you had some experience fishing it before you ever even met me. That wasn't very good, but still, I mean, we've caught a shiner. We've caught catfish. We lost something last night that was, ooh, she got bit again. Dude, this little hole right here, we have to remember this for the future. But yeah, we're catching some fish. There's fish in this river. All right, folks, we had to kick it back to the big campsite. We're gonna bring some items that we borrowed from it, put them back where they rightfully go, but it was a whole lot of fun, folks. We could have ate that catfish for breakfast. I do realize that. You know, I'm just not a big killing an animal just for content type guy. You know, I want to actually have some type of a purpose. I mean, the shiner was literally just a survival bite, a fish nugget. By the way, I felt sick to my stomach all night last night after I ate those just 2 pieces of shiner, so he may have been a little past his prime, I don't know. Guys, I hope y'all are enjoying these camping videos. I know you've been asking to see more of it. If you want us to kind of hit these camping survival videos with a little bit more of a bushcraft feel, which is kind of what I've been thinking about. You know, bushcraft, if you guys don't know, is basically doing everything we just did, but using like only items that you find in nature. You know what I mean? So building a hut out of leaves and sticks, branches, logs, whatever, you know, catching fish off of traps that you make yourself or something like that. So if you guys want to see some bushcraft style survival camping stuff, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, enabling the bell notifications, and then enabling YouTube notifications on your phone. That way you actually get the notification. Hella confusing, I know. Welcome to YouTube. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. I love each and every single one of you. We are out of here. Helicopter, middle of the
Gotta love
woods.
it.
Does